Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Divinity Original Sin 2. In the last episode we did a bunch of things. One, we killed the Advocate, and two, we went down into this hole here and killed another demon that was possessing a dwarf. I noticed, as I started this episode, that there was a bunch of torn pages all around the area around that tomb, which probably would have told me how to do that without killing him. But, like without killing the dwarf, actually exercising the demon. But, you know, whatever. We killed the dwarf and we killed the demon. Worked out. We're gonna knock these guys out first, because fuck them. Wow, that's powerful. Just immediately knock them all down. They're angry at me now because I killed the Advocate, as you might imagine. So they don't like me anymore. I accidentally hit end turn there. Ultimately didn't really matter, but funny nonetheless. Because I can just do this. Cool, they're all dead. That was easy enough. I set oil everywhere because earthquake, but you know, aside from that, burn. A map of Blood Moon Isle, interesting. The Abdicate Bride, and the Waylaid Knight. Interesting. Pilgrim Shell. The shell bears a pilgrim's mark. It looks quite useless, but perhaps you could combine it with something to make it worth a prayer. Interesting. You open it and it seems to be a map of the island. Its coverage in strange arcane runes, but it seems to show the location of 3 vaults, a forge, and some sort of archive. Cool. Ancient Forge. The archives, so we can go check the archives out. Also, there is a thing right near me that is another of these forges that I probably would have missed, to be perfectly honest.
You might expect the stone, the
hymnal.
From stone.
We sing the hymn, it blows up the thing and allows us to go into the... also give it a quick save. I'm still slowed, because of course I am. There we go. And once again, I think we're going to have to do some spirit vision. Yep, there's one more dude here. We do, however, have another silver shaft, so we can do that. Fantastic. Also, I'm going to check this place to see if there's torn pages from a diary somewhere. There doesn't seem to be. Hello.
The spirit of a priest lifts his eyes to yours.
Brother
when
Robert.
He speaks, he rasps, as if there were dust in his voice.
I watch the gate. Who goes there?
Look him up and down. Tell him he need not worry about you.
I watch the gate. I watch the one who must be watched. I watch the one who should be dead but can only be chained. I watch the gate.
Tell him if there's anything living that cannot be killed, you've yet to meet it.
You must leave. The one who must be chained will take your soul. Do not let it speak. Do not let it speak to you.
Tell the spirit you'll kill the one who must be killed.
No. You must leave. You must not speak to it. You must not speak to the one who must be chained. It will steal your soul. It will steal your very soul.
Raise your hand, let the source ripple between your fingertips. Tell the priest that you have the power of which mere mortals cannot even dream. Tell him you can kill the one that must not live.
Kill it if you can, but do not let it speak. I beseech you, do not let it speak. The lock will work. The gate will open. I am the key.
Oops. I accidentally skipped that. I'm going to do a quick save here because this, like the other one, I think clearly he's going to try and overtake our bodies.
A lizard on all fours lies chained in the pit. The raw power you sense within her is barely contained by the spell that binds her.
Do you know who you are, Godwoken? Do you know what you seek?
She has you at a disadvantage. Ask who she is and why she is here.
I am you, but greater. I am Godwoken, born to be divine, all-powerful. So powerful the priests imprisoned me here. They feared me, and so they should. I am fearsome, and I am generous. I will grant my powers to the Godwoken who would use them for good.
Deep inside you, the word power wakens your god's desire, for power is what it wants. Desire rises to surround your heart, but its avarice is tinged with suspicion.
There you go. Remark that for an all-powerful Godwoken, she's looking mighty powerless right now.
These are chains of pure source. Not even the divine, the god's rest his tortured soul, could break them. Set me free, and I shall give you the power that you seek.
The gods rest his tortured soul. Power, she says. Ask her to tell you more.
Show me the goodness of your heart, Godwoken, and I will share my power. Take one step closer to divinity. Set me free.
I'll think about
The
it.
heart does not think. The heart decides.
Refuse the request.
I know you. You are better than this. Show me the goodness of your heart, Godwoken, and I will share my power. Set me free.
Turn her down once more.
The lizard closes her eyes, takes a deep breath, and begins to speak inside your head. Her voice transfixes you in a warm and pleasant way, but soon the treacle in her words begins to nauseate.
I know who you are. I know what you want. I know your good heart. I know you want to set me free.
Tell yourself you're being hypnotized. Try to see the truth behind the beauty of her voice.
With a jolt, she is repulsed. When next she speaks, it is through gritted teeth.
I know who you are. I know what you want. You will not get it, for you are nothing. Nothing. Get out!
I'm not nothing.
I know the weakness of your heart. I know who you are. I know the weakness of your heart. I know the weakness of your heart. I know the weakness of your heart.
God damn it. I'm trying to kill her before I set her free. There we go. I unlocked my bar and it made me pull something off it, which is really annoying.
I know the weakness of your heart. I know the weakness of your heart.
I'm gonna wait for my cooldowns. I mean, I am gonna kill her. That's just the reality of the situation.
I know who you are. I know the weakness of your heart.
She just moved. Interesting.
Then I shall teach your final lesson.
She's clearly a sorcerer. That was source power. Like, pretty strong source power, to be honest.
I'll yield none.
Let me see. How much does this give me? Probably not enough to be worth it currently. Alright, cool, she's frozen. Now I don't really have to worry about much.
I'll yield to none.
Feel like I can destroy her pretty easily. She's not, like, taking a whole hell of a lot of damage from a lot of these spells, but I can control her well enough that it doesn't really matter, seemingly. Enter. Because I can, like, freeze her every turn, so it's like... Am I really that worried? Should be careful, I could set a fire surface here, which I'd be worried about. I think this will probably kill her. She had a shield. Interesting. So there's one more place I need to go. Well, two more places on this island I need to go. One is in the middle and two is to the archives.
I watched the gate, but the one who should be dead is dead. I'll watch the gate no more.
Fantastic. So we've now done all of those, all of these vaults. So next, we're going to get out of here. We're going to fast travel Blood Moon Isle, which is actually quite close to where we were, but the benefit being we can run up to these archives, which I somehow missed. Over here somewhere?
I've spotted something.
Haha. I seem to miss this the first time. I don't know whether or not I missed this the first time because...
Much knowledge, so much history. I could get lost in these tomes.
Indeed. The Archivist is here. I wonder if he's alive. By which I mean I wonder if his ghost is here. I'm pretty sure he's not alive, but... Alright, Tales of the Seven Gods we've read. I don't need to read that again. I will, however, go through and search this place to see if there's anything of particular interest. I'll take the book, but I won't read it because I've already read it. That's another book. Warfare. It's a crafting book. I don't care too much about it, to be perfectly honest. The Archivist Journal. Cool stuff in there. Once again, I'm gonna just loot everything. Oh, the Archivist is here. He's over there. Onslaught skill book. Cool. We have another Tales of the Seven. Let's loot the Archivist. And then let's have a look. Onslaught and go in here. Medical report. This was a most difficult case indeed. The demon who had attached itself to the particular soul fed on pain. There was no amount of suffering the individual could endure that could not cause the demon the greatest joy. In the end, it was safer and more humane to commit both the soul and the demon to the vaults. And the Archivist Journal. The dark presence encroaches. Let this journal serve then as a monument to truth, a rare treasure in a world built on lies. To whoever reads this, please know we only intended to protect, never harm. No priest I know would see the innocent suffer. Blood Moon Isle's very purpose was to keep Rivellon safe, to exorcise and cleanse, to relieve demon-infested souls wherever they might find them. Not every victim is so easily purified. These are the unlucky ones, destined to writhe eternally, vessels of demons too stubborn to return to the plane they call home. Elenessa is one of such vessel. Deva brought the elf sorcerer here. She was limp, glass-eyed, silent. We all felt the presence when we drew near. We knew such darkness could never be cast out. She could be banished to the vaults, along with the priest unlucky enough to shackle her. But it was never to be. Deva had tired of seeing brothers and sisters sacrificed. He performed the exorcism of Elenessa himself, in spite of our protest, in spite of our prayers, and so the shadow was released. Elenessa did not survive the exorcism, but I take some comfort in knowing an ancestor tree will grow where she fell. As for Deva, I did not know his fate. I rushed to the archive, knowing the presence must never be allowed to sing the hymn and enter the vaults. Yet I have found but one. Where the rest may be, I can't be certain. So now I wait. The shadows will soon engulf me. Whatever Blood Moon Isle might become, know that it once was a temple of hope and healing. I pray this is how you remember us. Archivist Brea Kaidow. Interesting. And we have the archivist over here. We also have a portrait over here.
The spirit urgently passes a hand across the spines, whispering each tome's title as she comes across it.
No, it isn't here. This is impossible. You, my brother, help me find it. There is little time.
Play along and point to the shelf. There's a copy of Spirits and Spectres just right here.
This is no time for pranks, my friend. The Doctor's arrogance may end us all. He has released a dark presence upon us. It must never sing the taming. The hymnals must be destroyed. And yet, I see no sign one was ever here. You must help me look.
Her hands fan furiously across the tomes, like a pianist's upon the keys.
No to panic. Grave danger must wait within these vaults.
You must be feverish. I can't explain why you seem so ignorant, child. I would not be surprised if sickness had spread across the isle. The Doctor was surely ill to risk all that he's built here. Now be silent. Your questions vex me, and I have no time for idle chatter.
She hushes you with an index finger held to your lips and continues her search.
Be on your way.
Shh.
Interesting.
What's this? I found something.
Lucky I had the wits to see through that. So this is gonna drain my source.
I can feel my source power draining at the merest touch. I can feel my source power draining at the merest touch. Tenebrium is truly a material of the void.
Indeed. Pick the lock.
Another pyramid. How very useful.
So we got ourselves a third pyramid. Well, the fourth pyramid, in fact.
The transparent artifact glimmers of its own accord, as if conducting light from another world, another plane of living. As your hand nears it, it shivers and speaks. Your head perks. You know these words. This is the language of demons. Few have heard it spoken aloud.
Connected as one. The past and the present slave. Absolution and redemption await the one whose sins are many.
Try speaking with it.
The object repeats the words it previously spoke. It has nothing more to offer.
Examine it more closely.
It's a crystal blade, seemingly separated from its hilt. It's clearly of a kind with the object you recovered from the Surrey tomb.
Place the artifact in your bag.
The hilt of a blade, I do believe. But clearly no ordinary blade.
So we now have the full blade of anathema. I'm actually interested to know whether or not I can combine them myself. No, I cannot. Interesting. So it doesn't allow you to open it yourself, which is kind of funny. But with that, we've pretty much completed Blood Moon Isle. We're sitting at 20 minutes, but I'm going to do the final battle on Blood Moon Isle, which is one of the bigger battles in the game. Here is where we want to go. Alright, so I probably want Source for this, but Whatever. Let's give it a quick save and let's just go.
Stand back! Not a foot on these stairs. Whatever words you carry with you, they are warty with futility. I know you for what you are. A mere mouthpiece of deception. It is of no use. The advocate knows the tree belongs to the ring.
Tell him you're no one's mouthpiece and you seek no quarrel either.
Oh, I can measure the vile depths of your prevarications by the very pulse of this bleeding forest. You lie. You lie. You lie. Steady as the heart, you lie.
That's interesting. Wit's persuasion. Urge him to listen more closely. Ally, ally, ally. Your heartbeat is saying you're an ally.
Ally, ally, ally. You may be right, and blood does not lie. Very well. You're not one of the advocate's men, but my warning still stands. Stand back. Not a foot on these stairs.
Point to the tree and wonder what he's doing.
Through fog we ride, through blood we wade in search of a name. A demon plots, but with his name we will bind him. This sore of bloody branches knows, but will not speak, just yet. No matter. There is no remedy against patience and torture.
Ask him about the advocate. He doesn't seem like this creature. He doesn't seem to like this creature very much.
He is the serpent that speaks with 1,000 tongues, except his own. He is the death of the soul, with a smile and a flourish. Heed my second warning. Shun the advocate, whose very sentence is a sentence.
It's a good line. Gonna kill you all, though. You can raise a bone smasher? That's terrifying. Alrighty then. Nope, let's do adrenaline first. Then we want to teleport you over here. Then we want to do this and hit all three. This is arguably going to be a terrifying fight, but look at it. Summoners on all of them, it's dangerous. Alright. So, I think clearly what we want to do is come up here as well. We want the tree to block these guys if at all possible, which currently it seems to be doing. We want to do a teleport here. Then we have 3, which I guess we could do a chain lightning. %, on everything except poison, which makes sense. These guys, air and water. So epidemic of fire, arguably more damage. Epidemic of fire, let's go. Bone Crusher, I assume. Nope, Mosquito Swarm. We can actually hit through that. That's interesting. And Decaying, which is unfortunate. Oh yeah, the Destroyer. I forgot that existed. Purging your own men? Ballsy. I think I have something that breaks Shackles of Pain. Unfortunately, I think I have something that breaks the shackles of pain on Losa. Right? First things first, let's get rid of this pyramid off my bar. I don't need it. There's something that breaks shackles of pain. I can't remember what it is though. There's certainly something that does though. Nevertheless, I still think correct course of action here is to just do damage. I'm out healing the damage I do, so that's something. Curse Fireball, it's fine. Because Losa can now go. Now I'm sure she has something that gets rid of Shackles of Pain, right? Remove Shackles of Pain, there we go. He's decaying, so it will do damage to him. I still think that's correct. I can't see anything with the amount of fire that's going on here. But no physical. You have some physical. Interesting. Let's do some spontaneous combustion here. Because it does ludicrous amounts of damage. Then we're going to do Earthquake. Knock 2 of them over, well worth it. Perfect. They keep shackling me. That's the downside of not having a lot of physical armor. I think we'll be fine though. Losa's turn. The Red Prince didn't get a turn, which is weird to me. What do I do here? Oh, he didn't get a turn because he was permafrosted, that's right. Heal him a bit. I think I'm going to do pretty much a straight buff turn at this point. Not straight buff turn. I think I need to do at least some damage here. Burning and Blinded is pretty good. You go next, you don't go till the end of the turn. But Blinded is more detrimental on you. I don't think she can do much at all. Yeah, not really. He just hit the tree, I think. I think he didn't make it through. That's hilarious. Alright, Red Prince is on Necrofire, which is arguably a problem, but I think ultimately fine. Yeah, sure. Alright, Losa. Worm Tremor here. What are your resistances, big boy? Everything except you're weak to air. Interesting. I feel pretty safe in the rest of this fight, to be perfectly honest. I also kind of love the fact that standing in Necrofire is actually working hugely to my advantage. Let's put you two together, shall we? I'm gonna burn an adrenaline here. Perfect. Global cooling should freeze him. No, it won't. It'll just chill him. Oh no, it did freeze him. Perfect. Use Fire Whip, which is clever. I'm now cursed, which is unfortunate. I could use Bless to get rid of it. Alternatively, spontaneous combustion this guy, he's dead. Freeze them both. I suppose Permafrost is back. It's back next turn. So let's give some shielding to the Red Prince. There should be something... I think Permafrost is the only way to get rid of Shackles of Pain, but we can buff him to the point where he's not unlikely to die, at the very least. Interesting. Even with Shackles of Pain, I heal more than I do damage to myself, which is hilarious. But I think we're pretty good. Let's get some physical armor just to be safe. You don't really need to be in the fire anymore. Worth noting. I could get rid of the Shackles of Pain, but at this stage I don't think I have to. I think I could just keep doing damage to them and take them out. Much the same with the Red Prince. Get out of the fire. You don't need to be there, buddy. So it's just this one left, which was the main dude, I think. Perfect. Now I am on Necrofire, but we can ignore that for now, shall we? Alright, so I need to get some souls back. First thing I need to do. But before we do that, let's do Spirit Vision.
The spirit looks around with wild panic, clawing through its spectral mass with fevered nails.
Demand the spirit tell you why he came to this island.
The demon feeds. The demon feeds from the ring. The demon protects. We must know what the demon protects. The demon has an advocate. The advocate kills. The demon has a secret. We must know the secret.
Interesting. So the only reason they're doing this is because they know that the demons are here, and therefore they must be, like, protecting something valuable, which is fucking stupid. Consume the spirit source.
The spirit's face contorts in agony as it caves in upon itself.
They're literally torturing a spirit tree, an ancestor tree, for no other reason than they're like, well, there must be something here. It's fucking assholes. I do, however, want to get all the source that I can around here. Rockvarg the Accursed. Blackring Reaver. Ornate Hymnal. Interesting, he has a copy of the Ornate Hymnal. Cool. And you need a little bit more sauce. Eat the Destroyer. Fantastic. Alright, so I've looted everybody. Let's talk to the tree, shall we?
The tree's spirit embraces its putrid host, an elven ancestor lost to the same demonic disease that infests all of Blood Moon Island.
Qui manducad omnio murdus acts, it quox potest exer.
Greet the spirit by name. Elenesa. You know her story. She is safe with you.
A moment passes, then you feel it. Clarity.
You speak my name. You know my torture. Please, don't judge me for the sickness my roots have spread. I can be free. My soul cleansed.
Tell her about the Archivist's journal and ask how she came to be possessed.
Naivety, stupidity, call it what you want. I wished to put the source within me to good use, and demonology seemed as good a use as any. Silly me. I meant to summon an imp or two. Instead, I ended up hosting a damned archdemon.
Yep.
The roaring in my head, the craving for living flesh, urges. Good gods, the urges to kill, to hurt. The stronger they became, the harder I fought, and at some point, I was just gone, deadened, but not dead. And then, awake, on an isle I'd never been, encircled by faces I'd never seen, watched by a man I'd never known. They called him Doctor. He shouted strange words, and the demon bellowed. Then, one by one,
Assure her that it's all okay. It is safe to share your story with you.
They fell. I watched my own hands slaughter them. I tried to resist, but I couldn't. And then a final roar, when the demon rushed away and into the only one still standing. The Doctor. That was my last living memory. The demon may be gone, but its disease still infects my roots, birthing evil into the surrounding soil. While it lives, I am still its rotting servant.
So the Archdemon isn't actually in her anymore, but...
I've suffered. The Isle has suffered, but you can end it.
The spirit speaks of freedom. How can I help?
You awakened me from nightmare with a single utterance. My name. How amazing that a name could wield so much power. Remember this lesson when you leave Blood Moon Island. The demon blackens another land now. It possesses the very doctor that liberated it. Speak its name, however, and you expose it. You weaken it. You'll know him when you find him. A doctor that accommodates a demon doesn't see patients, only victims. Destroy it, and you free me to the Hall of Echoes. Destroy it, and my roots taint this isle no longer. Now come closer. I'll say the demon's name only once.
Step closer and shut your eyes. You are ready.
The spirit's voice is a harsh whisper.
Adramalik.
Adramalik.
Please, you must help.
So we have to find this doctor and kill him. It's worth noting that this doctor is not on this island. Do we have to go back and talk to the druid? I think he was up here. No, he wasn't up there. Over here. Let's have a look at my journal. Because we're sitting at like 40 minutes, the druid. Here we go. For the spirit of Alessa's tree to be free, Dr. Deva must die. Secrets of Blood Moon Isle, and was told the archdemon's name, Adramalik. He possessed the doctor and left. He must kill him. All in the family. Got the 2 pieces of anathema. We should take them to Tarquin. Jehan wants to hear the advocate's death. The spirit tree Elanessa's demon now possesses her doctor, Adramalik, she says, has left Blood Moon Isle. Fantastic. So Jehan's lesson is the last one we need in Powerful Awakening. Advocate, War and Order. So we have quite a few things done, to be honest. Losa's story. Advocate is dead. Alright, I think we're pretty good. I'm gonna go talk to the druid. I don't know if there's a benefit to me doing so, but I'm gonna go do it anyway. Particularly because he's relatively close. And then we're gonna level up and it's gonna be the end of the episode. As I said, this ended up being a slightly longer episode than I anticipated. Having said that, let's speak to the Elven Pilgrim.
They are silenced. How?
Share Elanessa's story. You know how she might be released to the Hall of Echoes.
The druid considers your tale.
Yes, she is right. A name holds more power than most of us realize. A drama-like. I know of ways to impair such demons. I will show you a place. The treasures there will sap its will while aiding yours. I implore you, let Elanessa be at ease.
Tell him you will see Elanessa's freedom. You can now enter the he can now enter the halls without worry or remorse.
Then listen for me. When the breeze blows clean, I will be upon it.
Secret unlocked. On the map? Interesting. Where is the secret that's unlocked? It's intriguing, I'll be perfectly honest. Huh. Secret unlocked, quote unquote, but I don't know where the secret has been unlocked. Interesting. Anyway, that's going to be it. I'm actually going to level up the start of next episode instead. Because, as I said, it's already been like 45 minutes at this point. So it's going to be a relatively long episode. Let's talk to this cat first.
She wasn't the tree, but became the tree. And is not the tree no longer? Once she screamed, but the screams have stopped. Only hush, hush, hush.
Because we helped the tree. Makes sense. That cat was talking about how the tree was screaming. Nevertheless, that's going to be it for this episode. So, if you like the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time, where we are going to go talk to Jehan and do some cleanup around the area, essentially. There's a couple of other quests we need to do and just sort of knock out before we leave this area. But after that, we're pretty much done with the second act, and we'll be heading on to the third. Which is fun. It's exciting. It actually took longer than I expected. We're like around episode 60-something, I think. So, like, it took a long time to get to this point, but we're here. In any case, that's going to be it for this episode. I'll see you guys next time.